St. Louis has long been a battleground for some of the most unforgettable moments in Supercross history. From career-defining victories to heart-wrenching crashes, this city has seen it all. As we gear up for the 2025 SMX playoff race at the Dome at America Center, let's take a trip down memory lane to relive the most iconic battles that have unfolded on its hallowed dirt. And trust me, this dirt, it's not just any dirt. Riders swear by its unique texture, which adds an extra layer of challenge and excitement to every race. But here's where it gets controversial. Is St. Louis's soil the secret weapon that separates the legends from the rest? Or is it just another excuse for riders to push their limits? Let's dive in and decide for ourselves. 2024, the comeback king and the chaos. Last year, St. Louis hosted the Monster Energy AMA Supercross, and it was nothing short of dramatic. Eli Tomac clinched his first victory after a devastating Achilles tendon injury in 2023, a win that would also be his only one in 24. But the real fireworks? Jet Lawrence and half the field jumped the finish line jump despite a Red Cross flag, leading to penalties. And then, in a jaw-dropping moment, Lawrence was T-boned by Justin Barcia in the final race. Miraculously, he walked away unharmed. Through the chaos, Tomac held on for a hard-fought win that left fans cheering. 2020, Roczen's redemption. Ken Roczen's journey back to the top was nothing short of inspiring. After a career-threatening crash in 2017, he finally secured a Supercross win in St. Louis, nearly 3 years later. The race itself was straightforward. Roczen overtook Zach Osborne early and never looked back. But emotionally, this was a monumental victory that had fans in tears. 2010, the Battle of the Ryans. In a season where every point mattered, Ryan Dungey and Ryan Villopoto were locked in a fierce battle for the championship. Late in the race, Villopoto hit a patch of exposed concrete beneath the soft dirt, causing his bike to spin out on a jump. He crashed hard, breaking his leg and ending his season. Dungey, who had been hot on his heels, cruised to victory and ultimately the title. Was it just bad luck? Or did Dungey's pressure force Villopoto's mistake? You decide. 2014, Stewart's last stand. St. Louis holds the distinction of hosting the final AMA Supercross wins for both James Stewart and Ricky Carmichael. Stewart's 2014 victory is often overlooked, but it was a masterclass in racing. He executed a bold block pass on the then three-time champion Ryan Villopoto to take the lead and the win. Little did we know it would be his last. 2007, Carmichael's lucky break. Ricky Carmichael's final AMA Supercross win came courtesy of a chaotic race where Chad Reed and James Stewart took each other out. Stewart attempted an aggressive pass on Reed, but both riders ended up in the dirt. Carmichael cruised past to claim victory. Later, Stewart got his revenge by nudging Reed in the same corner. Was it clean racing or a personal vendetta? The debate still rages on. 2006, when even the GOAT stumbles. Ricky Carmichael's rise to greatness was marked by his ability to avoid chaos until 2006. In St. Louis, he suffered a terrifying crash in his heat race and then went down in the first turn of the main event with a broken shock spring ending his race. James Stewart, his rival, was expected to capitalize but crashed and couldn't restart his bike. Chad Reed seized the opportunity, turning a disappointing season into a points lead. Is it fate or just the unpredictability of Supercross? 2008, the rookie versus the favorite. In the Supercross Lights class, Trey Canard and Ryan Villopoto battled for the championship in a race that went down to the wire. Canard led early, but Villopoto took the lead back. In a heart-stopping finale, Canard dove inside, and Villopoto crashed into the finish line structure. Was it a clean move or a calculated takedown? Fans are still split. 1996, the perfect season shattered. In St. Louis's debut on the Supercross schedule, Jeff Emig ended Jeremy McGrath's bid for a perfect season by holding him off in a thrilling battle. McGrath had won the first 13 races, but Emig, a Missouri native, denied him the 14th. Was it destiny or just the right rider at the right time? As we look forward to the 2025 SMX playoff race, one thing is clear. St. Louis has a way of turning races into legends. But here's the question. Which of these moments do you think is the most iconic? And more importantly, who do you think will write the next chapter in St. Louis's Supercross history? Let us know in the comments.